Assignment 19. The first tooth is number 5, which is this tooth right here, which is your maxillary right first premolar. It's in quadrant 1 and they're used to hold and grind teeth. The second tooth is 13, which is your maxillary left second premolar, and that's in quadrant 2. The third tooth is tooth 25, which is this tooth, and that's your mandibular right central incisor. It's in quadrant 4. The incisors are used to hold and cut food. The buccal surface on this tooth is the side of the tooth near the lip. Number 4 is tooth 30, which is your mandibular right first molar, which is in quadrant 4, and their molars are used to chew and grind food. Number 5 is tooth 20, which is your mandibular left central premolar in quadrant 3. Number 6 is tooth 7, which is your maxillary right lateral incisor in quadrant 1, and your distal surface is in between the tooth, the area between the teeth toward the back of the mouth. Number 7 is tooth 21, which is your mandibular left first premolar in quadrant 3. Number 8 is 18, tooth 18, which is your mandibular left second molar. It's in quadrant 3. Number 9 is tooth number 4, which is your maxillary right second molar in quadrant 1, and your mesial surface is the area between the teeth toward the front of your mouth. Number 10 is tooth 31, which is your mandibular right second molar. It's in quadrant 4. Number 11 is tooth 23, which is your mandibular left lateral incisor. It's in quadrant 3. Number 12 is tooth 15, which is your maxillary left second molar in quadrant 2. And your occlusal is the top of the tooth. Number 13 is tooth 28, which is your mandibular right first premolar in quadrant 4. Number 14 is tooth 2, which is your maxillary right second molar in quadrant 1. Number 15 is tooth 32, which would be located right here, which is your mandibular right third molar in quadrant 4, which is also known as your wisdom teeth. Number 16 is tooth 9, which is your maxillary left central incisor in quadrant 2, and your incisal edge is the tip of the tooth near the front edge towards the lip. Number 17 is tooth 17, which would be located right here, which is your mandibular left third molar in quadrant 3, also known as your wisdom tooth. Number 18 is tooth 12, which is your maxillary left first premolar in quadrant 2. Number 19 is tooth 6, which is your maxillary right canine, which the canines are used to hold and tear food, and that's in quadrant 1. And your labial surface is the front of the tooth near the lip. And number 20 is tooth 1, which would be located right here, which is your maxillary right third molar in quadrant 1, also known as your wisdom tooth.